Hello and happy, beautiful Saturday to you. May your moments today be filled with a different kind of happy for your peace, ease, and well-being. One of the reasons why life can sometimes feel heavy, unbearable, unmanageable, difficult is because many of us are walking around with unresolved issues of the past. These unresolved issues affect how we perceive our present moment's reality, how we're able to handle the present moment. It affects our ability to be present in the present moment because part of our awareness or part of our energy is still rooted in the struggle of the old that we have not resolved. That's why practices like yoga, especially yoga when it's practiced integrated with the teachings, the true teachings of yoga, and not just exercise, can be really powerful. Other techniques such as Yoga Nidra, the deeply guided meditative experience, mindfulness meditation, are all such powerful tools to help us begin to see those old habit, unresolved patterns show up in the present moment. And more importantly, to learn to disengage from those unresolved issues and to create a new reality for us. A reality that is much more rooted into how the true reality is in the moment instead of our perception of the reality based on some unresolved issue of the past. Last night, I recorded for myself a Yoga Nidra experience where I allowed myself to simply rewrite my story. Now, in rewriting or in actualizing our present life to more of how we want it to be, does not mean that every old issue has to be resolved. These unresolved issues will show up with time in our ability to handle them, in our willingness to handle them, in our capacity to handle them. So more and more always gets revealed as I continue to walk this journey. But that doesn't mean I am limited in my ability to actualize my life and live more of how I want to live. So in this guided experience, I allow myself to release whatever old stories may be limiting me and to also actualize and rewrite a new story that included how I see myself in my work, what I want to feel like, what I want to do, what kind of experiences I want to have, what kind of relationships I want to experience. And I use this recording to drop me into deep sleep. Interestingly, my sleep was quite restless last night, so I guess there was a lot of rewriting going on. But when I woke up, I was able to enjoy a beautiful walk to the studio. And during the walk, I allowed myself to see different things in a new way with fresh eyes, even though I've walked this path before. Some of the other gifts that have emerged from what I believe is the fruit of my practice last night. I was offered a convertible to drive around in this beautiful weather, which I really enjoyed. And when I stepped into this shop, when I went shopping with the convertible, I was offered this item which I have been wanting at cost. And it turns out that it was a miscommunication in the company because actually these items were not to be sold at cost. But as soon as I walked in, the sales girl, or sales lady, I should say, who I had met before, came up to me and said, "You can actually get that item at cost." And so that was really neat. And so for your mindfulness practice today, bringing it back to you, what you can consider doing is spend some time today and consider, if I did not have any of that old, yucky, unresolved stuff that my mind keeps going back to over and over again, which limits my life, how would I write my life story instead? What kind of experiences would I put in? How would I feel in my new life? What kind of things would I actualize? What kind of things would I accomplish? Begin to create your new reality. Regardless of what the old story is, write your new story. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope that is helpful to you in how you begin to unfold your life's journey from this moment on. Namaste.